Good morning, team. It is Monday morning after, it looks like many of us had quite a weekend. I feel like I just need to take some deep breaths. I'm going to sip on my pink drink while we talk. P.S. Did you guys get the prickly pear before it sold out? I have mine mixed with sweet tea slim today, which I'm not a fan of that. I hate to say that because I'm not a fussy person. It's never really been my favorite. It reminds me of my grandma's tea. But I like it mixed with stuff. And so I have the prickly pear and the sweet tea and a lemon hydrate and collagen and restore. This is like the whole bundle mocktail in one, and I love it. It's so good. I'm so sad I didn't order more prickly pear. I have 5 bags hidden in the basement, and I shall not be sharing them with my family. So, oh, Mel, you're on. Perfect. Well, we are so excited, guys. August, pardon me, August is our month of tips. And so all the jewels are coming in, ready to share a tip, ready to just say what they've been working on, what they want to explore. For me, I can't wait to share my tip with you guys. But I'm going to let Janelle start with us. I'm going to let Mel take it from there. Jason, if you have something to share, go ahead and unmute yourself after Mel, and then I will wrap us up. Monica started volleyball this morning, and Katie started homeschooling this morning. So you've just got us as your jewels today, but we're so excited to be here. Thanks, guys, for hopping on. August has already just been on fire. Guys, our team made the leaderboard last week, and you guys are a part of that. And I want to say thank you so much. I almost started to cry when I saw our team made the leaderboard with corporate, because that's just from all of the passion. I'm going to choke up, so I'm going to stop talking about it. Janelle, go. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, good morning. And congrats, Rachel. That's a super big deal. When she says our team made the leaderboard, it's Rachel. I mean, you're such a good leader, and we love you to the moon and back. And so thank you for leading us. Okay, I loved hearing about Rachel's mocktail because I'm actually drinking, I like my drinks very watery. So I use a mason jar for all of mine, but I'm actually drinking my hidden stash of cucumber melon hydrate that I probably shouldn't even announce that I have it because now my husband is gonna look for it because he's on. But it's my favorite, and if it was your favorite, you could always let Plexus know when you call into customer service. Just say, just so you know, I miss the watermelon cucumber. I feel like I'm at a spa every time I drink it. So anyway, I always think it's fascinating to hear what everybody's favorites are. Okay, so for my tip of the day, I only have one. I don't have a whole list this morning, but Amber Miller and Lori Bradford had a Zoom with their jewels. And one thing that Amber shared that she is doing, and Eva Schmidt is doing this as well, and they're seeing huge success, is they are helping all of their level ones have a business launch. And if they've been on the products for a while and maybe they've dabbled in the business, they're doing a relaunch. And so I would be happy to post the link tree that they have given us with either offer them a Zoom or a if they're local, you could even do something in person, but a Zoom or a messenger event. And Amber said that sometimes people will say, well, and they'll kind of hesitate. I'm kind of busy. And she'll say, that's okay. Let's just do a messenger event. How about tomorrow? And it just kind of gets them to, it's a way to serve them, though. Think of all of our customers who would still be using the products if money wasn't an issue for them. And so I think a lot of people don't like to sit through the detox because they are weighing the financial cost with the health benefits. And so if we could help them by getting a few customers under them, that would help them get their products paid for and it would help them be consistent. So let's roll up our sleeves and think of a way to communicate to them in a way that serves them. I guess I'm giving a lot of hearts today. I hope you all feel loved. But speak to them in a way that serves them. If we are really getting to the bottom of what their needs are, often finances is one of the biggest objections that they're not willing to tell us about. And so be confident in telling them. And if you look at the template, you will see how simple it is and how you can customize it to the person that you're working with. But I just want to challenge you to not just offer a launch or a relaunch to all your people, but to be a little bit more insistent by choosing a date and helping them invite guests. So, and I'll post that in the comments of this video once it gets posted, and I can post it here too. But that's my tip for the day.
Okay, that was so good, Janelle. Thank you for that. Um, and yes, about helping our people launch or relaunch, we don't want to just offer it. We want to lovingly nudge people to think about other people outside of themselves because they're going to think, oh, I don't have anybody who'd want to come to this. I don't have anybody who, whatever. They're putting their assumptions on other people. So we want to gently challenge people to think outside of the way they normally think about others. Please wait. I'll be done in a few minutes. Okay. So here's my tip for this week and moving forward. And this is something that I want you not to just be like, well, I'm going to apply it this week and not apply it the rest of my life. I work Plexus. Okay. Um, and it's this. It's more of like a statement and a tip put together. All right, you guys. Sometimes the work we do, the different aspects of the work we do, doesn't feel fun. Okay. I'm just going to be very honest here. It doesn't always feel fun. All right. So if we are working only when things feel giddy or exciting or a team chat that you're part of or like the icon group chat, okay, or whatever team chat you're in, like a working chat is super bubbly and excited and everybody's doing stuff and like I got a VIP, blah blah blah. Okay, great. Like if that's the only time you are saying, oh, I need to go message people right now, great. Okay, that's great, but it's not great that you're only doing the different work aspects when it feels fun or when other people people are talking about the work that they're doing. Okay, sometimes the income producing activities are not that fun. Sometimes they are not fun. Oh, thanks, Rach. Sometimes the messaging isn't fun. Sometimes reaching back out to people who have said no at a previous time to circle back to them, to reinvite them to consider it this time is not fun. Okay. It's not glamorous, you guys. Okay. All the glamour, all the hype, all the reward when someone hits their rank, when someone's earned a trip, when someone has gotten whatever monthly incentive it is. Okay, that part is like, shiny and glamorous. Okay, when they've gotten a paycheck raise. But if you are gauging, I'm trying to think of how to word this. All the income producing activities, the posting, the stories, um the messaging, the texting, the phone calls, okay? Those things that require us to have to put in some serious mental creativity sometimes, and it feels kind of like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, it just feels like work. Yeah, you guys, this is work. You want $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $4,000 a month to cover those bills so you can go from one job and make this your job or make this your part-time job to cover the gaps. It feels like work because it's work and the work isn't always fun, but when you work it consistently, the work works. All right. So that's my tip. Embrace the fact that sometimes messaging people is not going to feel enjoyable or fun. It can be if you approach it with the right thought process, and this takes work for you with your mindset. So even the work you put in with how you view what you are doing, that's work. And it's worthy work and it's valuable, because if you approach all the income producing activities with a very negative, sour attitude, or well, I guess I'll message people today, but they never respond back to me attitude, you're not going to have success. People are going to sense that negativity. Okay. People are going to not sense that you are offering them a solution, revisiting this with them, offering it to them with an open hand and a cheerful attitude. So I just want to share that with you. The work doesn't have to be fun. It doesn't have to feel exciting every day. Yes, it's like a garden, Rachel said, weeding, hauling, but you want to work on your mindset, your thought process, your attitude as you approach the income producing activities, so that you come through the screen in a more positive, genuine way, so that people are want. Yes, Jason is next.
All right. Thanks, Melody. Janella took her shirt off so she could show her Packer shirt, and so I thought I'd just get my Viking shirt. We have a split marriage in our house. A few years ago, when the Vikings and Packers tied during the regular season, I said, "No one likes a tie, but our marriage won today." So that was good. But Vikings should always win. Um, so my tip today is say no to what's good so that you can build something great. Say no to what's good so you can build something great. And I've actually, this is something that I've been really struggling with in my life. And I'm so thankful for the flexibility of our business. But I'm in the process of saying no to some good things. So if you don't know, um, I I'm a coach. I work in our youth group. I was a men's leader for our church, and I do a lot of other things that are really good things. But I've just been noticing in the last year and a half that it's preventing me from saying yes to maybe some of the Plexus aspects of the business. And I was looking back at really the beginning of when Janelle started to build and brought me on board. And one thing that we did was at night we used to, get all the kids in bed and pull open the computer and watch our show. And we determined in that season of our life that what we needed to do was, instead of the 45 minutes or whatever to watch the show, we would work on our Plexus business, either building our belief through watching some diamond documentaries, building our knowledge base through learning about the products, or reaching out to people. And I think God used that in some really neat ways to help build our business. And that's just one little area of something that might be good. Like you might need some of that self-care to relax and to calm down after the day. But saying no to something good so you can build something great, I think is really important. And so I'm in the process of it. I need to say, so I just recently I stepped back from men's leader in our church, leading men's ministries, to focus a little bit more on our business, in our family and things like that. But I'm saying no to a few things, so I can say yes to things that our family needs at this time. All right, I'm done. Rachel?
Oh, Jason, that was so good. Guys, I put it in the chat, so go ahead and copy and paste if you want to put that up. I wrote it down. I'm gonna put it on my computer. I'll probably do a post about it later. Thank you, Jason, so much. Guys, what I wanted to share with you today is that link tree that Janelle brought up. And I've actually got it posted to go live in Motivate and Inspire at 10:30, I believe. It's either 10:30 or 10:45. I think it's 10:30. So be looking for that. You guys can literally, and we can copy and paste the link in here too, so you can grab it this morning. Maybe Janelle, if you want to do that in the chat, if you can find it. I know it's in that Amber, Lori, Jewel chat that we have. I'm just going to screen share and kind of walk through this with you guys. As we were talking, as your Jewels last week, um, one of the things that we talked about was wanting to provide some events for you. And I just love how God does this. I had the busiest week ever last week, and so many things that I was saying yes to that I needed to. And then we were out of town, and I had said I was going to create us some events. I was going to create a messenger event, and I was going to create some sort of a slideshow event for our teams. We were going to share it today. And then the Lord is so good and so gracious, because on Friday, I think it was Thursday or Friday, Amber shared this that her assistant made for her jewels. And so here it is. And we have access to it because I believe, you guys, every time you help someone join Plexus, you should be offering them an event. It should just be, this is what we do. This is the next step in your journey. We share this. And so this is beautiful. I just took, so getting launched with Plexus. Can you guys all see my screen? It's working, right? Okay. So getting launched with Plexus, I'm going to click on this. And it opens into this beautiful format that I actually took this, I copy and pasted this part of it out, and I sent it to my latest ambassador. She's taking a look at it. We're going to decide which event is right for her. So here is, let's get launched as a brand new ambassador. Here's your step-by-step guide to posting, to sharing, to launching. Step one, you got to make your first post. There are ideas here. These are all Amber's new gals on her re-entry leg, and I think they've all gone emerald. I'm pretty sure that's who all these people are. So there are ideas for your people to grab. What I love is they can't copy and paste someone else's. It's just giving them an idea of how to share their own start of their story. So this is in here. Then it's sharing in your story. Amber has examples in here that I love. And then let's schedule your launch event. And guys, I love this. And I don't remember who said it. Like, you might be too busy. So, okay, let's do a messenger event tomorrow then. Like, if we can't come to your house, we can't meet at a coffee shop, let's just do something online quick and invite your friends today. We'll do this tomorrow night. I love, that's so smart to do it that way. Don't give them an option, but let them know that this isn't really an option, you know, so we can do it in person. I love to do these at coffee shops. People do them like at a little taco shop in the corner. You can rent a space, but in someone's living room. We used to just do them on people's patios and in living rooms all the time. Katie was teasing me the other day. Wendy and I showed up at her house, and I had like all these big boards and an easel, and like way back in the day. And that's how we launched her business. And she just had one neighbor lady show up. So it was a little awkward. So we put the easel and the boards away, and we just sat around in Katie's living room and we chatted with her neighbor, who ended up signing up that night. So there's a little video here from Amber. This is how they can invite people to their launch. Like, all of this is here, you guys. There's also shareables in here. Well, let me go back to the first thing. Launch event graphics. I actually printed these because I'm going to keep these in a binder. So when I go to have coffee with someone, I can pop this up if I need to. So I'm going to open. So all of these sheets are in here. Why Plexus? Great clean ingredients. What does it do? All of this is here. Then we have a Facebook Messenger event. You guys can join this Messenger event, copy and paste anything that you want to out of this, and create your own Messenger event. You don't have to do any work. It's all right. Look at all the jewels that are in here. I love this. Let's see. If we scroll up, I got a new mouse, and I always do it backwards. Sorry. Well, it's in here. It's loading because I'm online. But there's an entire messenger event in here. You can just copy and paste and use it. All of these things are in there. And then there's just a little bit of verbiage. Guys, I think one thing that we talked about as your jewels is these events need to be a lot shorter and a lot easier to, because they're concise. people can jump in and read and jump back out. We don't need 30-minute events. We don't need 1 hour long messenger events. You lose people or they get interrupted and then they can't jump back in. My only like warning with this is do not create a messenger event and then just add everyone to it. You need to talk to people first. Make sure that when you're talking to your new ambassador, she knows, hey, we're not just creating this and you're throwing your friends group in here. We've had that happen in the past and we've had very angry people venting in the messenger event. We don't want that to happen. So have the conversation, get their yes, and then add them, and everything is here. There's also presentation slides. So if you're going to do an opportunity event, I think I already opened this here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I need this to disappear. There's presentation slides. Here we go. Template. And because this is in Canva, you can actually change the name and change the photos, or I would copy these out and change it in your own Canva. If you don't have Canva, many of your jewels do, I do, I'll help you make this. If you send me pictures and send me names, I'll create this for you when you do an event. I would love to. So, and I know how to do it without messing up the first template. So we don't want to, you know, take Amber's beautiful work and then I mess it up. So this is all in here. We can add your own photos. We can add your downlines photos. We can add your friends before and afters. We can customize this. So if you want me to help you with that and you've got a date picked and a time and you send me photos, I'll do it for you. I would love to. And then there's even an example of a Zoom event in here. So you can watch this, take some notes, and learn. I'm so excited about this. I feel like Amber just gave us $1 million and I didn't have to try to create it in the car on Saturday while we drove down to the city. So I was very grateful for that. The link tree is in here, guys. Did you see that? If you didn't notice, it's in the chat right now. Go copy that, put it in the notes of your phone, make it bold so you can find it again. Maybe put a little subtitle or something, Amber's launching guide, and put the link in there and then you can use it. Yeah, a lot of Canva is free. I do have the paid version, but all that does is just give me extra templates. You can do all of this with the free version of Canva for sure. Anybody have any questions before we hop out? I was hoping to be done by 10:30 and look at us. Good job. No, Andrea, Andreen, how do you say your name? Is it, I don't want to say it wrong. Where'd she go?
Adrian.
Adrian. Oh, good grief. That's embarrassing. Of course it's Adrian. I totally panicked when I tried to say your name. Could you tell? What's her name?
Totally fine.
I know
Totally
what your
fine.
name is. I'm totally blushing. Yes, you can just copy and paste this and use her material. You don't have to create your own. I love that. Yep, she made it available. We asked you guys, mind if you share this with their team? Absolutely not a problem. So just don't mess up her originals in Canva. I'm sure she has them saved somewhere else, but a lot of these are drafts, so you can go in and change stuff. Let me just check. I think that was everything. Tomorrow, Tarl is going to be on the Rising Diamonds call at 8 p.m. That went live this morning, that link in Motivate and Inspire, if you haven't seen that. I'm super excited for my new ambassador to be a part of that business call because she's been in other network marketing companies and we are so different. So get that, set a timer. So we don't want to miss that. That's going to be really good. But we just wanted to provide you guys this link tree and just encourage you to start doing these launches for people. I have people that have been with me for years. They're still faithfully taking their products. I'm going to reach back out to them over this next week. They're going to be part of my 100 conversations of, hey, Sarah, you've been taking these products for 7 years. Can we share with your people? Because obviously, if someone's been with me that long and they're faithfully taking their triplex every single month and they're spending all that money on it, I want them to be able to share that and maybe build a little bit of an income. We joke around and say it's a side hustle. It's not. It can be so much more, but it also can be someone's shoe money and their fund money and their purse fund. Like that's okay as well. But those of you guys that are in here wanting, you're showing up today because you're wanting more from what you have with Plexus, I would assume. And so we just want to make that easier for you, give you tools, and let you build in ways that don't take hours and hours of your time. It takes forever to build an event. Now we don't have to anymore. I do have access to specific events if you guys want a teacher event or a blood work event or, blood work, where'd that come from? Pregnancy, whatever, but I don't have a blood work event. So, but we're finding, guys, these are the ones that work. Just simple triplex before and afters, share a couple stories, because then you're reaching the masses and you can get more personal in the conversations. So I think that's it. I'm gonna stop talking now. But thanks for jumping on. Next week, it's going to be the same thing, guys. I'm gone the next 2 Mondays. I am heading out west on Sunday. I have no idea if I'm going to have reception, but I won't be on Monday morning. I might be on the following morning, Monday, depending on when we get back. So watch for your jewels. They'll have more. We'll get a plan figured out. And I just want to say thanks and happy Monday. Let's have a great week.